The prevention of war means the promotion of peace. And this is the aim of our defense effort. That is why we have the Royal Netherlands Army, Navy and Air Force and the Royal Military Constabulary. Together they comprise our armed forces, whose task it is to defend our independence and freedom. With our allies in NATO, they help to defend Europe, and for this reason, joint exercises are carried out on a regular basis. We are all trying to ensure that we can live as we wish. This means having religious liberty and freedom of association and assembly. It also means freedom of expression on paper or banner. And being able to walk along the street with whom you please or to travel wherever you want to go. Each country in NATO and each of the services has its own tasks to ensure our freedom if this proves necessary.
The Royal Netherlands Army, with an Army Corps, has to defend part of the North German plain. In peacetime, most of the Corps troops are stationed in barracks in the Netherlands. One reinforced armored brigade is stationed permanently in Germany. The other Dutch troops are moved to this area at regular intervals by rail and road for training. The peacetime strength of the Army Corps is some 35,000 personnel. In wartime, this can be increased to about 90,000 men and women. The Corps has 10 combat brigades with the most modern equipment, and its personnel are well trained. They man armored personnel carriers. Work with explosives. Erect obstacles. Dig vehicles in. And lay bridges. They are always busy. Guns have to be moved into position. And anti-aircraft cannons deployed. Reconnaissance scouts have to be sent out. And even the decontamination of equipment is practiced. All these personnel have to be fed. And so the movement of supplies goes on day and night. when you're far from home, mail is very important. This is especially so if you are stationed or exercising in another country.
Some 5,500 Dutch Army personnel live and work in Germany. All necessary facilities, such as shops, schools, medical and social services, are available for the 1,200 families living there.
Nee, ik vind het ook niet leuk, inderdaad. Vreemde mensen, denk ik, ja.
If necessary, the Army Corps can be quickly brought up to wartime strength by recalling personnel to the colors. This process is regularly practiced. All these personnel are trained for their particular tasks. Other Army units are responsible for this.
These include National Territorial Command, among whose responsibilities is the organization of mobilization exercises and refresher training. Training Command, National Logistics Command, which services the troops, Communications Command, and Medical Command. Overall command of the Army is vested in the Commander-in-Chief, who is located in The Hague, where he has his staff, directorates and services.
National Territorial Command is responsible for the security of Dutch territory in wartime. Territorial troops, which include the National Reserve, are then deployed to such places as the ports, roads, railway junctions and bridges. In this way, they ensure the unhindered movement across our country of troops from the United Kingdom and America. These are reserve units, which are brought in by air or sea and are then moved on by rail or road to Germany.
Die is onderweg op dit moment en die zal loopt op dit moment de tijd en zal daarna dus op tijd de Maas over kunnen. En na de instructies gegeven, alleen akkoord. Maar we doen die dat levert er geen probleem op.
Thousands of rolls of toilet tissue, liquid soap and other cleaning materials, combat rations, everything in fact that personnel need, are to be found in the stores of National Logistics Command, which is responsible not only for supplies, but also for maintenance.
Land nog Deventer. Bent je door?
Communications Command ensures both national and international communications by means of radios, radio relay systems, telephones, telex, and even satellites.
Medical care for most of the Army's personnel is provided by Medical Command.
Netjes, 40 over 80.
Civilians too are treated in peacetime in one of the military hospitals.
Iemand hier met de borst tegen mij. Ga ik 2 foto's van de longen maken. Om de ellebogen naar voren te draaien.
Die ligt gewoon ondergelegen. Even door dat het opgenomen moet worden. Dat zou ik wel buiten.
Ja.
Je zag er nog wat tegenop in, begrepen. Stil, hè?
Other Army units too assist the civil sector. The bomb disposal service, which is still engaged in removing the remains of ammunition from the ground, is well known. Those who take part in the annual walking event, the 4-day march near the Dutch city of Nijmegen, know the bridge at Kuik, which is laid for them every year by the engineers. And then there's the Corps of the Mobile Columns, which provides assistance in the event of disasters. Thousands of personnel are called up annually for refresher training and retraining in rescue work and first aid.
Het moeilijkste is om het ritme vast te houden. Een gelijkmatig ritme. Dat de patiënt de prikkel van het inademen overneemt.
This is an unarmed corps which operates in close collaboration with the local fire brigades in providing emergency aid. Collaborative exercises are often carried out.
Vanmiddag heeft zich een explosie voorgedaan op het bedrijf Chemico. Er zijn vele gewonden.
All the Army's personnel must, of course, undergo training. Each year, about 36,000 are sent to the various Army training centers to be trained for some 1,400 different jobs. They come and go at fixed periods, 6 times a year. A new draftee replaces an old one who leaves active duty.
Boeken gelezen? Nee. Oké. Kijk, heb je die al, jongen? Nee. Boeken gelezen? Nee. Drie. Drie.
46, 70, 80.
They enter as new conscripts and leave as fully trained personnel.
Van Kleiman krijg je 2 overals. Eén muts met kwast, met de kwast van de muts gedemonteerd. Tweede verdieping, 2 trappen op. Zeg maar het. Tweede verdieping, kamer 43.
Exercises continually show that they are equal to their tasks. On such occasions, regulars and conscripts have proved capable of working closely together. This applies throughout the Army, whether they are on the Army Corps, in logistics, in staff duties, in communications, in the medical corps, or in training command as training instructors. Today, the Royal Netherlands Army can be seen everywhere and is capable of carrying out its mission in a competent manner.